And we are live from the Lobby Cafe in downtown Greenville, Texas. It is CTFM, Coffee, Tea, Friendly, and Me, brought to you each and every Wednesday by Hunt Regional Healthcare. I do Vanita Cave, but it's also Discount Wheel and Tire. We want to say a big old thank you because those two, we have somebody already this morning that is doing what... This is going to be a great show. This is going to be a different show today, but it's brought to you each and every Wednesday by Discount Wheel and Tire, where service is the bottom line, and Hunt Regional Healthcare. Thank all of you for our great sponsors. But folks, we do have a great show. We do this every Wednesday because it's the most positive input in our community going right now, because a lot of people stop me on the street and say, Friendly, you know, we love that new show, CTFM. Man, it's not new, but
No.
it's been here for a couple of years. But Vanita K is on vacation, and Trina Coldiron is going to be our co-host today. And welcome.
Thank you for having me.
You are with the Senior Citizens Center?
Senior Center Resources and Public Transit.
Script,
better known as
the Connection.
and Meals on Wheels.
Yeah. And we have a guest to my left that I've known for quite some time, and she represents an organization that is so needed in every community, I think. And she's going to be talking about that. Amy Ramsey with the Child Advocacy Center here in Greenville, Texas. And at this time, we do something that we do every Wednesday. I do it every day, all the time, is that give thanks for what we have and why we are here. And Amy, would you mind doing our invocation this morning?
Absolutely. Heavenly Father, we come before you just thankful for this day, thankful for every person that is here. And Lord, we lift up our country, our nation, and
Yes.
globally to you right now during all of the things that are happening in our world, from unrest to healthcare issues with COVID-19. And Father, we're not in control, but you are.
Amen.
And you are always on the throne. And just want to lift up those that are oppressed. And Father, as school starts, we lift those kids up to you and those teachers up to you in our community. And we pray that those kids have a safe haven to be able to outcry to a trusted adult if something's been happening to them, Lord. Walk us through this day. Help us be a shining light for you. And it's in Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. All right. With that said, we are going to do something that we have to do every morning about this time, and that is take a commercial break. And by the way, we want to say a big thank you to Barbara Horan for allowing us to be in her house and to do this. And folks, if you can, when you can, please shop local, because they're just like everybody else, needing the money, okay? But we're coming back with Amy with some great stories here on CTFM, so don't go away.
You have a heart for fun. You have a heart for friends, for finesse, for family. And when you need cardiac care, you want the best technology, but you also want people who have a heart for people. Hunt Regional Healthcare. People make the difference.
When it comes to high-quality service for cell phones and televisions, no one beats Crumpton TV. They have been serving Greenville and the surrounding area for over 57 years. For details about all services, call 903-455-2043 or visit CrumptonTV.com. Also, the official home of the Big Green Egg.
Carol Hoops and Trey Warren at C&R Floors invite you to their new location for the same quality products, service, and installation they have provided for over 20 years. C&R Floors, 2706 Highway 69 South in Greenville. Do you need custom printing on caps, shirts, and other apparel? Come check out what we can do for your organization at East Texas Print Shop, 2218 Lee Street. Our top-of-the-line screen printing and embroidery machines can handle just about any job you can throw at us. T-shirts are great for special events. Sports teams always need custom uniforms. We can print them. Check out our custom apparel store or shop online at easttexasprintshop.com, or just give us a call at 903-453-1581.
Are you tired of those big chain tire dealers giving you the runaround? Are you not getting the customer service you deserve? If not, call me, and I will wrench the competition. Come see us at Discount Wheel and Tire at 4609 Wesley in Greenville. Discount Wheel and Tire, and we will get you all that you deserve.
And we are live from the Lobby Cafe in downtown Greenville, Texas, CTFM. Coffee, tea, friendly, and me. And you know what? That last commercial, Discount Wheel and Tire, I'm going to tell you what, folks. Service is the bottom line. You know, Trina,
Absolutely.
it is the bottom line. And, you know, Valvoline Express, Marcus can take care of, you know, every Tuesday.
Anything you need.
Amy, every Tuesday is Ladies' Day.
Ladies, I knew that.
Yeah, you knew that already. And Hunt Regional Healthcare. What can you say about an organization that is great? They are
Amazing.
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 There's every adjective
Amazing.
you can use is right there for us, and they are big supporters of our CTFM. Now, I'm going to shut up, and I'm going to let somebody else talk today.
What?
Yes. Amy Ramsey, I know that you have a lot of information to talk about this morning about the Child Advocacy Center, so we're going to turn it over to you.
Thank you so much. I am Director of Community Outreach and Education for the Hunt County Children's Advocacy Center. I've been there over 5 years, and I will tell you, our services during this time have remained open. We have remained open. We're continuing those forensic services, our therapy services, and all of that without one single fundraiser we've been able to have this year.
You haven't had a...
Not a fundraiser this year, nor will we be able to have one safely. So, with that being said, we are needing donations. We are needing financial
Absolutely.
donations. I mean, just bottom line money, there it is.
Okay, here's the deal. Here's the
here's the deal.
There's somebody out there with a checkbook right now, okay?
Yeah.
There he is. They're sitting there with a checkbook, and they've been wondering, who can I help today, okay? You just heard Amy says they need a donation. You can make that check out to
Hunt County Children's Advocacy Center.
Yeah.
And also, you can go on our website and click donate, and it's a simple process. Or you can come down to our office and bring, that way you can see what we do down there. We'd be happy to show you around. You know, let me just kind of put it in perspective for you. For every dollar that we get in grant funds, which we're only about 70% grant funded, we have to raise $5 to have our services free. Think about that. $1, we have to raise $5. And there has been no fundraisers this year. Now, what we do have coming up that is going to be, it's a North Texas thing that happens every year. It's a North Texas Giving Day. It's going to be September 17th.
Right.
Please give to the Hunt County Children's Advocacy Center. We're going to be having signs brought in this week. They're going to be around the community that will have our little sticker on there with a little heart. You'll see that. But you can go to North Texas Giving Day now, today, if you want to, and type in, you'll see find a nonprofit. Type in Hunt County Children's Advocacy Center. You'll see our little heart logo. Click there, or you can go to our website at www.ccnetx.org and click donate. Or like I said, or come on down to 2604 Lee Street. We'd love to see you.
Tell us a little bit of the background of the center.
Absolutely. So we are a dual center. We are not only a children's advocacy center, but we're a rape crisis center.
I didn't
for
know that.
I didn't know that
had
either.
No idea.
Yes, that's what we started out as Hunt County Rape Crisis Center. And so we just served adults back in 2000. And then in 2004, we changed our name to Crisis Center of Northeast Texas. And then very shortly thereafter, we became affiliated with the Children's Advocacy Centers, which there's 73 in Texas. There's about 950 or so throughout the U.S. and globally. And so then we began our work directly with kiddos. So what that really means is when a child makes an outcry, or it's discovered that a child has been sexually or physically abused, we are alerted by CPS or law enforcement, and that child comes to our office for a forensic interview that is used for prosecution purposes of that alleged perpetrator. And then we provide the very, very important therapy services that helps that child and their family heal from that huge traumatic event. And so our intakes have dropped about 40% since COVID started, but it is certainly not because it has quit happening in our county.
No.
It is because these children are stuck at home with no trusted adult to tell. Let me give you a little statistics. Can I do that?
Oh,
real
yeah,
quick?
absolutely.
So let me
absolutely.
bring it down to
Yes.
Hunt County for you. For Hunt County, every 15 hours in Hunt County, there's a confirmed case of child sexual abuse.
That's just,
confirmed.
that's awful. That's
Confirmed.
awful. Terrible.
Okay? 1 in 4 girls, 1 in 6 boys, before they turn 18, will be likely to be sexually abused. Now, that has been a nationwide number for many years, and we see our statistics in Hunt County line up with that as well.
So are y'all taking any precautions right now? Because we're hearing all over the news.
All over
I
the
heard
news.
it yesterday.
Yesterday.
About, neglect and abuse is on the rise for children right now because they are at home with these parents. They've been there for an extended spring break. Are y'all taking any precautions to intervene, or do y'all have to wait until the courts appoint?
Great question.
So really, that's kind of a twofold answer. Number one, my job is to go out into the community, whether I zoom in into a school call or used to, I would go into schools and teach kids about body boundaries and about who trusted adults were and those types of things. Now I'll be zooming in most likely. So, and there's other things that we put out in the community, but typically that's what my job is to go and teach the kids about the dangers of sexting, about your body boundaries and all that kind of stuff. And because we've been limited in doing that, and usually in the summer, I'm not able to get out there as much. Schools are closed.
Right.
But we've had a huge change in that. So as we're cranking up with schools, I'll be able to get back in there, whether it's Zoom or live. I did a live for Wolf City ISD earlier this week, live and in person. It was great.
So it's just not,
Go
it's the county. It's the whole
We
county.
service
So you
all of Hunt
service the
County.
whole county.
All of Hunt County, yes. But also, yes, when we get those intakes from a child that's made an outcry either through law enforcement or CPS, then that child comes into our office that way, and then we're able to do the piece of the puzzle that kind of fits in with the legal part. And then, but we're a neutral party. All we want is to hear the child's version of what happened and do it in a way where there's no leading questions, the child doesn't feel pressured, and then get therapy services, which are critical to their healing.
I agree.
Absolutely. And the parents, or what we call the non-offending caregivers, because unfortunately, you guys, parents do perpetrate on their children.
Absolutely.
Right.
A high percentage perpetrate on their
Absolutely.
children.
And I know that one of the main statistics is that most of the time children are abused by people they know.
They know.
They
So
know.
the-
It's
so-
not a stranger.
That's right.
It's not stranger danger. I mean, yeah, that happens.
That does happen.
But for the majority of victims, it is someone close to them.
Yeah, it's absolutely 90% of the alleged perpetrators are someone the child knows.
How much percentage?
90%.
90%.
And I think that
That's
number's really,
awful.
it's really a little bit higher than that. Of the child knows, loves, and trusts. That means the child
loves,
knows
and
the
trusts.
person.
Right.
It's already been, the child, the family has been acclimated to whoever this person is and trusts them with their child and around their child and is in their environment. I think in the last 5 years since I've been there, we have maybe had 3 stranger sexual assaults on children. 3. So it's not that, of course, stranger danger, people know that. But that's not really where our focus needs to be. Little kids understand that real easily, as we do as adults. What kids don't understand, especially with online perpetrators, is their world is opened up to a whole world of strangers on the other end that are looking for that kid. They're out there basically fishing for that kid to perpetrate on or to trick into meeting somewhere or sending them
And
pictures.
most of the time, it's not a child; it's a preteen or a teenager.
Right.
Correct.
Although let me make this very clear. We have had 7, 8, and 9-year-olds that have been
wow.
perpetrated on via online, some app. And that, I teach adults about apps and kids about apps too. So if y'all
Right.
want some more information about that, anyone out there, you call our office and I will be glad to sit with you and explain how these apps out there are extremely dangerous for children.
So if there's a church group or something like that that would like to hear more about this or somewhere you could present, who do they contact you, or
So
how
you,
does that
you
happen?
would contact our office at 903-454-9999 and ask for Amy Ramsey, and I will be there morning, noon, or night, or on the weekends at any time you have a group, whether it's one person or 500, the more the merrier. I love to get in front of a group of people and teach.
We do love that,
we love to do that. Trina and I both love to do that. Would love to teach our community more about the dangers of apps, about the child abuse statistics that are here in our county. It's in our backyard, y'all.
Yeah, it is.
It's not just something that's happening over there.
No.
It is right here in our backyard.
What is the physical location for?
It's 2604 Lee Street, which is right here on the corner of Lee and Stonewall.
Stonewall. Right.
Yes.
Right.
North Texas Giving Day. Tell
North
us
Texas Giving-
one
right
more
quick,
time.
Right quick.
North Texas Giving Day is September 17th.
Right.
There'll be signs out, but honey, you can go right down and type in and Google
That's
North
right.
Texas
We've
Giving
already-
Day.
yes, yes.
And then it'll say find nonprofit. You type in Hunt County Children's Advocacy Center. You're going to see our cute little heart pop up. And you will, for every $25 donation, you will get to do a free yoga class, which is one of the services that we provide for our kiddos for healing purposes. You'll want to contact Jewel West, 903-454-9999, and get that set up. She will be the instructor, and she's highly qualified and amazing.
Awesome. All right.
Good.
Thank you for the information, and thank you for taking time to come. And I know you're a busy lady, and hopefully one of these days you won't have to have that job anymore. Maybe it'll all go away.
Wouldn't that be great?
Wouldn't that be great?
Maybe I can have your job.
Hey, it's open. The applicant, put an application in right now.
Thank you, Amy.
All right.
Thank
Yes,
y'all
thank
so
you
much. We appreciate it.
We are coming back. Who's going to be our next guest?
Next is going to be Daniel.
Daniel.
From At the Top Art.
At the Top Art Gallery here
Art Gallery
at the Uptown
at the
Forum.
Uptown Forum.
Yes, and folks, if you haven't been there, you got to go. You got to go because, you know what? Talent is often described as someone that can do something that somebody else can't do. These artists in our community are awesome. And before we go to station break, I have got to tell you that today at 5 o'clock is going to be a show, Dennis Strickland's Hump Day Happy Hour, but Dennis has been more helpful in promoting our art community than anyone in this community.
agree.
So
I agree.
Dennis, thank you very much. We're coming back with Daniel, so y'all stay tuned. Get you some coffee, tea, friendly, and me, friendly, you, well, me, you.
You, me,
Anyway,
anyway,
we're
us.
coming back. We're coming back.
Hi, I'm Kathy at Long Branch Dental Center. Today I'm going to tell you about our free whitening for life. As long as you're a patient 16 years of age and older, every time you get your teeth professionally cleaned, you'll get free whitening for life. And if you're a new patient to our Long Branch Dental family, for $49, you're not only going to get free whitening for life, you'll get your teeth cleaned, free x-rays, a professional future photo, and cancer screening for only $49. Free whitening for life. Call today, 903-455-4161. Long Branch Dental Center, making North Texas more beautiful, one smile at a time.
Lone Star Pawn and Bargain Center, 6509 I-30 on the Frontage Road in Greenville. Your one-stop shop for TVs, electronics, computers, and gaming systems. Lone Star Pawn offers a giant selection of hunting, fishing, outdoor gear, and firearms. We've got everything from lawn and garden equipment and job site tools to musical instruments. For the best deals and pawn rates in town, come see us on the south side of the Frontage Road in Greenville.
I know we're live, but I don't have any sound.
She's unplugged.
Yes, we are live at the Lobby Cafe in downtown Greenville, Texas. It is CTFM.
And
Coffee,
that's the
tea,
kind of
friendly,
stuff
and
that
me.
happens when you're live. It just
That's
happens.
right.
I mean, it
that's
just
right.
makes
That's
it better.
Right. But we have a great show for you today, folks. I want to say a big old thank you to Amy Ramsey with the Child Advocacy Center here in Greenville.
Yes.
What an organization and what a young lady she is.
Amazing work.
But right now, we have something to talk about, which is Purdy. as that word, Vanita K always uses that word. Purdy.
Purdy. That's spelled P-U-R-D-Y.
T-Y, that's right. We're talking about art. That's what we're talking about. And there is a business here in town at the Uptown Forum, and we're going to let the young man sitting next to us to introduce himself and tell what that business is, Daniel.
Well, my name is Daniel Smith, and it is an honor to be here on your show.
Well,
Friendly.
we appreciate you coming.
Yes.
But yeah, it's called At the Top Art Gallery, and it's kind of on the nose because we are at the top of the Uptown Forum. But it was just it was perfectly, it fit right there. And I was actually only recently made a co-owner partner with the gallery, and I believe it is run by Tracy Chesney Hughes.
Tracy Chesney,
amazing.
what can we say?
I love her so much.
There she is.
And she is just like, her and her husband have just made it so absolutely incredible.
Unbelievable.
But all of that art there is really, it's an expression of love and of life and of really Greenville and life in Greenville. And so many of the artists, all of the artists are local, and so many of them I've talked to and met with, and you know, some of them I haven't talked to as much as I'd like to, but it's really nice to have that art in the gallery.
Well, and it's such a great atmosphere in a building that's historical building, and we're there. Friendly Radio is on the penthouse floors, Lonnie calls it.
Yeah, I get to
on the
see you guys usually.
Yeah, and but the display of art that's at the gallery. You know, I come up those stairs a lot, and I stop. Every time I have to stop, and I see something different each time.
I'm glad. I try and shake things up and move them around a little bit, and we're always getting new stuff and making new art. So
Daniel, tell us how someone can come and visit. What times are you open? What time is it on display all the time?
Basically, anytime you go up there, it is so accessible. Even if it's not open, because the door sometimes is locked, you can see all of the art just by walking past it. You can see everything in the gallery. And if you want to get in there, I'm usually there on Thursdays through Saturdays, between 10 and 2, usually. If it's really slow, sometimes I leave early. And other times I'm there earlier in the week. I love to come up there and paint, so if you come up there and find me, I'm probably painting.
Right. Now, are these pieces of artwork, are they for sale?
Yes.
Can people purchase them?
They are. They're for sale, and I've sold a few pieces there myself. Other artists have sold work there, and it really is. I love to be able to I feel like an art peddler in this community at times, because it's like, this is local art. This is people that you're supporting locally.
Right.
And this is unique art. You're not going to find this on Amazon. You're not going to find this anywhere else.
And that's like Friendly says, we want to keep everything local as much as we can.
And your background, because I know that you're an actor. You've done tell us a little bit about you.
Oh my word, I've done so many things. I'm a dance teacher right now, as well as working at the gallery, and I'm an artist there. I paint. I work with alcohol inks and acrylics and a little bit of oil painting, but I also find it very frustrating because humidity is so wonderful for allowing it to dry. But I've started in theater, and I kind of grew up just around a very artistic family. My dad was a very, very gifted painter. And whenever I was really, really little, he had an art studio that I was forbidden from going into, that I snuck into so many times just to mess with things, and they'd be like, oh no, what is he touching? So that really, I think it sparked a lot of my creativity, was just being around so many different kinds of artists. My sister Amy is a music teacher. My sister Lily is a dance teacher. Margaret also, she's pursuing music right now, and so it's kind of funny seeing. All right, we've all pursued art in all these very different ways.
And getting back to at the top art
at the top art gallery.
And
I have my bag here. That,
I was going to say
the logo on and everything.
Love that.
And there's been some activity. There's been some other activity going on. So I'll let you make that announcement.
A mysterious blue tarp has arrived at the Uptown Forum. And behind this magical mystery tarp lies an expansion to the At the Top gallery. And it is going to be so incredible.
It is.
And so amazing, and I'm going to tell you nothing more.
Well, we're next door. We're next door, and
You get to hear all the pounding hammers.
I do, but you know what? It's very Theo's been very, very, honoring us as far as our sound. And I don't ever hear anything. I don't ever until I'm off air and I hear, and I kind of went in and gave me a little walk into it. I go, wow, look what you guys are doing to this.
I know.
It's going to be phenomenal.
It's going to be.
So,
I'm really looking forward
yeah,
to it.
it's going to be good, folks. It's something that the Uptown Forum has been needing, if I can say that. If they need a lot of other.
More art.
And by the way, on that subject, if you are a small business and you need a storefront, you need to get a hold of Gail Sprinkle, owner of the Uptown Forum, because she does have spaces available. And I'm going to tell you what. They are very inexpensive.
They're very inexpensive.
Very
and they will not
inexpensive.
stay that way for much longer. She has
No.
COVID pricing right now.
Right, she's COVID pricing right now.
So you take advantage of
Yes,
that.
yes,
Daniel,
please.
show us what
Yes,
you
show
brought
us what
today.
you
Okay,
brought.
I'm
I'm
going to show
dying
you a
to
little bit of
see.
what I
Right,
brought.
we got
dying.
time. We got time.
So this is actually, I did this. My Aunt Jane Cornish Smith is an artist. She's a teacher a professor of art at the Texas A&M Commerce University. And I went to her art studio and kind of stole her expertise, and she helped me make this. And it was more of I was going, am I doing it right? Is this good? And she's just like, maybe you need some warmer colors. And so occasionally she'd give me some input. But I did this piece with cold wax and oil, and it is called, oh my word, if I can get this right, I'm going to say it wrong the first time. She had a hunger for the city, which was insatiable.
So I see lips with a skyline.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So
that
what
was,
skyline is that?
that was
Or
honestly.
is it inspired by?
It was inspired a little bit, honestly, by San Francisco.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
And then a little
okay.
bit by Dallas.
Dallas. I was
because,
thinking
like,
Dallas.
Yeah, because a lot
I
of
was
these,
looking for a
especially
reunion
over
arena.
here, I was
too.
I
like,
was looking for that.
yeah. So,
We're showing our age. really.
Yeah.
It did have that, inspiration, and I used to see that skyline a lot, especially driving towards Dallas. There's that moment somewhere beyond Rockwell where you first
Right.
start
Right.
to really
Right.
see it, and
Right.
you're just like, oh. And as a little kid who
Yeah.
grew up in the country, you see that for the first time, and it's
Yes.
like, the big
What are you talking
city.
about? I still do that when I go to Dallas.
Yeah, it is, and I kind of feel like staying in this small town that really kind of, it hits you closer to home every time you go out
right.
there.
Right.
Oh,
But
yeah.
yes, I have some more.
Oh, yeah.
This one I don't have a name for.
That's
Just in
okay.
case
That's
people
okay.
are
That's fine. That's fine.
But
Oh,
this
that's
is an
that's
alcohol ink.
beautiful.
What is
And
it?
It's called alcohol ink. And basically,
Alcohol ink.
Alcohol ink. So whenever I tell people that I paint with alcohol, sometimes they're just like, oh,
What's that?
someone's having a little too much
Is that a
fun.
Bud Light? A glass of wine,
Right? I actually did have a piece that I painted using a glass of wine. It's like, I'm gonna put this here and spill it, and that's gonna be art.
Well, I
So,
love that. That's
I like
that's
that.
But
gorgeous.
Yeah.
this was, I really loved the challenge. I really liked the idea of a complete circle, and then I was like, this is too perfect. And I just, I have my artist secrets, but I kind of blew it out that way, and it really, like, that was one of those, I love this. This is so great. And
It
that
is
moment of creating art, where
Right.
you just like, this is,
I did that.
And you have,
yeah.
and
He
you
did
have,
that.
and you have another.
I have one more.
Yes.
One more, and it's another alcohol ink. And again, completely nameless. But I love this one because I got this color gradient in it that I'd never really been able to get before. And that's something else. Whenever you work with any art medium, anytime you do something that you didn't expect and you really like, you're just like, how do I recreate this?
And you
And
can't.
so you can
you
never
can't.
do it
No.
the same way again. And
So that's the beauty of it.
It is the beauty of it, and that's why I wanted to show this one, because I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna keep trying, but who knows?
Well, we
Well, they're
are
great pieces.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you
are
so much.
We are so excited about what's going on with the organization, and especially what things that's coming up. And thank you for taking the time to bring
Thank you for having
what
me.
is, and folks, that is the in the Uptown Forum.
It's at the top of the
At
Uptown
the
Forum.
at the top of the Uptown Forum, 2610 Lee Street, and it's at the top art gallery.
At the top art
And,
gallery. We
if
have
you've-
little bags. If you
yeah,
come
if
and
you've-
buy
yeah,
art, we're
if
going to
you've-
send you home with a bag.
Right. If you've not been there, you've got, even if you don't want to buy anything, just
come
come
see
look.
it.
Look at the talent that's displayed there.
That's
So
right
many,
here.
so many people
Right, it's
just
right here.
come and see
Right.
it.
Yeah, it's
and it's
just
like all
right
these
here.
artists are local, and honestly, they all have their contact information there too. So if you
So it's-
like it and you're like, I want something by this artist, contact them, talk to them.
Right.
All right, good. All right, thank you, Daniel.
Thank
again.
you so
And
much.
folks, we have a guest from PJC.
We do.
Susan is coming on, so
I'm
y'all stay
excited
tuned.
to hear what
Y'all
Susan
know
has
she's
to
got
tell
some
us.
information. And get you some coffee, tea, and come back to Coffee CTFM right here at the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas. We're coming back.
My name is Justin Rutt. I'm the general manager at Platinum Chevrolet in Terrell, Texas. I've been in the car business for 19 years. We've been in Terrell since December of 2019, and the store itself has been here for just over 50 years. We have a lot of employees that have been here for 10, 15, and even 20 plus years. And the goal is for you to know us, for us to vice versa to know who our customers are. Yeah, I mean, it's family. You know, we just love to have you come out and see us, ask for me or any of our team members, and we'll take great care of you. Thanks.
The recipe for great food is simple. Make it fresh. Wings to Go in Greenville, where every order is a custom order made with fresh ingredients. Wings to Go, 7818 Wesley Street in Greenville. Simply great wings.
And we are live from the Lobby Texan Cafe right here in downtown Greenville, Texas. CTFM, Coffee, Tea, Friendly, and Me, brought to you each and every Wednesday by Discount Wheel and Tire, where service is the bottom line, and Valvoline Express and Hunt Regional.
Hunt Regional Healthcare, we love them.
We love
We
them.
love 'em.
Love them. I tell you, folks.
Rich, all the girls.
All the girls.
All of the wonderful, wonderful frontline workers that are there right now and that have been putting in hours upon hours upon hours with masks on
Right.
all the time.
All the time. And by the way, the last commercial you saw, yes, she is connected to the connection.
So we're your local public transit.
Yes.
And if you need a ride, call us. We go all over Hunt County.
All over Hunt County. And if you are interested in college or education, Susan, thank you so much. We're going to be talking about PJC this morning.
Yes, and thank you so much for having me.
Introduce yourself to our audience. Let everybody know who you are.
Okay, I'm Susan Sanchez, and I'm the Adult Ed Director for Paris Junior College. And, you know, I'm grateful to be here and to be able to talk about Paris Junior College. And I just want to say one of the best news that I have for you right now is that our students are coming back September the 8th.
Yay!
Yes.
All right, September 8th. All right.
Oh, we need them back. But we have been having virtual classes, but we are so glad to have, you know, people again.
Yes.
We've been missing our
Absolutely.
students. Sometimes the virtual classes is tough for some of our students.
Yes.
So, but we are very happy to have them back in the workforce development programs as well as the academic programs. So we're very happy about that. And in adult ed, we are the people that work with the students that may not have their GED yet, or they need to learn English. And so we help prepare them for their GED and getting them ready for college or for their next career. So we definitely are excited about that. You know, one thing, I know we've had this crisis, we've all been at home, we've been doing virtual classes, but one great thing about that is that we have expanded our program. Where before we only had face-to-face classes, we're now going to keep some of our virtual classes. So that gives our students another option, especially those that are staying home with their children or they have wild work schedules.
Right.
So really it has expanded our program. It has also uplifted the skills of our instructors because we just weren't used to doing virtual classrooms. So I don't know, it's been it's been an experience. We're still experiencing things, but it's been an unusual experience for all of us.
All of us in all areas. So I think especially education,
Yes.
obviously. So what, if you're an adult and you've had a series of circumstances and now you're ready to get your GED,
Right.
what does that look like? Like what would be their first step?
First step.
Okay.
First step.
Okay. First step is to give us a call, and I will post the numbers in the websites when we get through
Oh,
with
good.
this.
Yes, in the
And you can do
comments.
this
You guys
virtually.
check out the
Uh-huh.
comments.
You can do
You
it
do this
virtually.
virtually. We are doing assessments virtually. This
Oh,
is new for
wonderful.
us. We've never.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Wow,
And,
that's
that's
good
great.
news. Yeah, that's great.
We're doing assessments virtually. We're doing registration by telephone, so we can fill out the forms to make sure they're filled out correctly. And then we are doing orientation, which orientates the student not only to adult education, but to Paris Junior College as a whole. And we're doing that virtually also.
Whoa.
So let me ask you this: is there financial aid available?
Yes.
To receive your GED?
Yes.
Do they go through the FAFSA process, or what does that look like?
Okay. Well, first of all, our GED classes are free because we are a grant program.
Oh,
So they do not have to pay anything
wow,
to come to our classes. There are vouchers for GED when you come to our classes and participate. And one of the really great things that's happening at Paris Junior College is called Ability to Benefit. And this means if a student does not have all of their GED yet, they can take a test and they can enroll in college and continue to work on their GED while taking college courses, so they get through faster.
That's amazing.
Yes, and the college courses they take are like workforce development courses, like the heating and air conditioning course or the welding course. Or
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, because that is something that is a big topic right now.
Yes.
It's that on vocational classes and what have you.
Yes.
So,
And one thing our college is working on and developing, and we already have some in the works, are 8-week sessions. So a student can come to college, go a shorter period of time, and leave with a certificate.
see, that is awesome.
Right,
That
put
is
that on
really
your resume,
phenomenal.
it helps them to get a job. So, and that is in the workforce development area, such as, you know, like I said, the welding or the heating and air conditioning. So
Right.
there are some more options to help the students to get out there faster and start making some money so that they can support their families.
And our communities.
Yes, yes. I'd like to tell you about the qualifications for
Yes.
our program.
Yes, please
Absolutely.
do.
They do need to be adults. If they are 16 years old, they must have a court order. If they are 17 or 18 years old, they need to have a withdrawal form from their last school. And we still have to get parent signatures. But once they turn 19, we don't need any extra paperwork. They just need to come into our class, do our testing, do our orientation, and then they can get right into our Zoom classes that we have going on right now. And we do have registration, orientation, and assessments on a weekly basis. So we do have open enrollment, so they can come in at any time. Our people are at all different levels. So sometimes when a student comes in, you know, they may be able to get through in like 6 weeks, 8 weeks. Sometimes it may take 2 or 3 years. So our students are at all sorts of levels. They have all sorts of experiences to bring to the table, and we are just ready to work with them however they come in.
Sounds like you guys are a great resource for our community.
Oh,
You know.
one that's grown so
So
much,
much.
so much,
Yes.
so much. What is the estimated enrollment right now?
For our program right now in Hunt County, we have a target of 200 people. Right now, at this moment, we are serving about 45 people. Now, our numbers went down, of course,
Right,
with
right.
the COVID crisis that's going on, but they will come back up in September.
But that's
because-
just your adult education.
That's just the adult ed.
Okay.
I do not have the stats for the Paris Junior College as a whole.
Right.
But that's just the adult education program here in Greenville.
Well, I know that being associated with the organization over the years, that I've seen it grow from just a tiny little place to what it is now, the
Right.
campus, the whole nine.
Right, the
And,
building is beautiful.
It is
Oh,
a
yeah. Oh, it's
beautiful
beautiful.
building.
It is.
I
It
attended,
is.
so
Yeah.
yes, it's
Oh,
great.
good,
It's
good.
great.
It's great, and it's a great addition to our community. and the staff there is wonderful. You know, Dr. England, I love her. I love her. And then my friend in Paris, Margaret, she's a wonderful individual. Just wonderful, just wonderful. So great organization. And give us right now. You have Facebook. You have all of the social media.
Yes, we have a Facebook site. Now, Paris Junior College, I mean, they're on Instagram, they have the Facebook, they have...
And billboards. You see the big billboards
billboards
on
all
the
the time.
interstate?
Yeah,
I
with
see
the
it all
students
the time.
on it. I love this.
Right. Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
So when
right.
they go to the website, I'm sorry, forgive me, I haven't been on there in a minute, but when they go to your website, can they click on programs that are offered at your Greenville campus?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
They can click on our calendar, they can click
Okay.
on programs, and if they do not know what they want to do, a lot of students come, they know they want their GED, they know they want to come to college, but they have no idea, even no matter how old they are. You know, they still may not know what they want to do. There is a great resource on the homepage of the Paris Junior College website, and it's called Career Coach. It's just right on the homepage, just one click away. And you get on that Career Coach and you can answer 6 questions or 60, you have 2 choices. And then it kind of it gives you some ideas about what kind of careers you're leaning toward or what kind of careers your interest will lead you, and it'll have how much they can make, how many positions are available in Texas, you know, things like that.
Oh, that's very beneficial.
Yeah, so that Career Coach, I mean, it's a pretty cool resource for anybody.
Right, and you said something that caught my ear, is that students, and you said doesn't matter what age, students.
Oh, yeah.
They're students.
Yeah, right.
It doesn't matter. I mean, you could have a 65-year-old student.
Yeah.
Or you could have a
absolutely.
16-year-old student.
Well, in fact, we had a 74-year-old man walk our stage, GED, I'm talking GED. He'd been a successful businessman in Hopkins County. He walked our stage, and then 6 months after that, he got married. So, I mean, he did not stop.
Wow. So you see that, folks? If you're single, 74, you come on to BJ College.
That's right. BJC. They'll get you fixed up and you'll soon be married.
That's right. That's right.
Susan, any one other topic that right quick we could talk about?
We do. In our adult education classes, we also are working with people that are in the workforce development program. Maybe they've been out of the system for a while. We help them to learn how to study their books, how to study their vocabulary.
That's so important.
Yes.
And test taking skills.
Yes.
Because a lot of them say,
Yes.
"Hey, I've got test anxiety." We'll say, "Well, let's work on this. You know,
Right.
let's practice."
That
let's
was
work
my
on this."
biggest thing when I went back to college. Yes.
And that's pretty common. But anyway, it's tough. So we're like a support for some college people that are in college that might need us.
Some of us, myself included, very fortunate to have the education that I've got in a different way that was presented today, because the university, I went to Northwestern State University in Natchitoches, Louisiana, and I look at college education now compared to back then, and I don't know if I could do it. I just don't know if I have the patience to do it right now.
Right.
And I am so glad that you brought this message to us about what can be done, and this virtual education.
Yeah. It just opens up the door for a lot more opportunities.
It does.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Absolutely. So, well, thank you so very much.
Thank you for having me.
I think maybe later on in the year we could have you back to update us a little bit on enrollment.
I would love that.
And maybe some new programs that maybe have come by, because I know there's a lot of things going on in the education field.
And you're gonna drop all the links in the comments.
Yes,
right?
I will.
Right.
I will.
So you guys, if you're looking for that, now is a great time, especially if you're working from home or you're at home with your kiddos and you're virtual learning. Go learn yourself.
Yep.
Exactly.
Click on those links and get to where you need to be and be an inspiration for your kiddos and for yourself.
Absolutely. All right. We are coming back with our co-host. She's got a message that she wants to talk about this morning. And Susan, thank you again for coming. And I know we'll have her back. Yeah. And we're coming back with CTFM right here at the Texan Lobby Cafe. And thank you, Barbara Horan, for putting up with us this morning.
All the time.
All right. We'll be back.
company coming? Make sure they stay with us. At Best Western Plus, we'll treat them right. Like hot complimentary breakfast, spacious rooms, a glorious pool, fitness and business center, and best of all, a friendly staff. Our large, flexible meeting rooms are great for business and social get-togethers. Best Western Plus, just off of Interstate 30 near Cracker Barrel. Staying with us is always a plus. Best Western Plus in Greenville.
Do you need space in a professional setting for your business? High visibility, no hassle parking? If that's you, come tour our building at 2701 Sunset Strip. Sunrise Salons has space for you. Just minutes south of I-30 with signage on Wesley Street. Not a salon? No problem. We have flexible spaces for all kinds of small businesses. All the services you need for one monthly fee. Sunrise Salon, 2701 Sunset Strip in Greenville. Call us for a tour, 903-458-9325. That's 903-458-9325.
And we're live from the Texas Lobby Cafe in Greenville, historic downtown Greenville, Texas.
All right, brought to you by
This is why Friendly does all this, but we're brought to you by Hunt Regional Healthcare and Discount Wheel and Tire.
And our co-host is coming back. She has done a great job this morning, and I want to say thank you, Vanita K, for asking Trina to come in. Trina Coldiron. She is a big, huge part of an organization that is just down the street.
Down the street.
Down the street.
Senior Center Resources and Public Transit.
Welcome
back. Welcome back. Woo. I want to give a huge shout out to you and your people here.
Well, I give a shout out to here.
No, absolutely.
Especially,
well, of course, it's
Gabe
all
and Chris.
Yeah.
We've oh, sorry. Okay, he's fixing me. Sorry. They come out every Tuesday and Thursday for the past month. And they have been so nice and so helpful to help with parking lot bingo.
And a lot of people are looking online, watching it online.
They are.
Yeah, because of the comments,
Yeah. So Chris has even been my card checker, my prize
she does it all.
hander outer. She does. She does amazing.
You don't see Chris, but we're very thankful for having her. I mean,
yeah, you don't see her. She's amazing.
Can I interject this? If you have a business, okay, if you are a business and you would like to be a part of Parking Lot Bingo, I'm sure that there's somebody will call you and let you have a commercial on that, because it's from 9 to 10:30, basically, yeah. And
we're live, so we're live streaming on your Facebook.
No, it's yours.
No, it's yours.
It's on ours.
It's on,
it's on
yeah,
ours.
it's on
okay,
yours.
so it's on the Script Facebook page. So our Facebook page is SCRPT, no I, and it streams live. So you can play from home, you can play from wherever you're at. And
.com or .org?
.org, sorry.
Yeah, .org.
Yeah.
What you also want to do is, if you need cards, can they come pick them up in person?
You can
and
send
take
your
them
family.
home?
Yes, you can send a family member if you can't drive, or you can, if you drive, you can come by yourself, and we'll give you your little bingo packet that we've already got made up that are sanitized.
Folks, it's fun. It's fun because I kicked it off. I like to say I kicked it off, and Lonnie J. I'm telling you, this guy is phenomenal.
And they love him.
Yeah.
Lonnie, and that's another person I have to give a huge shout out to. Guys, these people aren't getting paid. They are volunteering their time every Tuesday and Thursday so that these people can get out of their homes twice a week.
Exactly.
And we're having a lot of fun. Lonnie J has been amazing. He just, they love him, and he keeps them going.
I call him the Don Rickles of radio. I love him because a lot of people know Lonnie from his show. You know, he does 7 to 9 on Friendly Radio every Friday night.
Yeah.
And he's been a big part of this community, and did fundraisers for the Child Advocacy Center.
That's right.
Was it last year?
Right.
I think it was last year when he did the Rockin' Oldies, and he. I think he was going to do it again this year, but of course, things happen.
Of course,
he just does I mean, the United Way houses with us down at the center, and so they were telling me yesterday about some things that he had offered to do for them because
Well,
he's just
it's his
wanting.
heart.
It's his
It's
heart.
his heart.
It's his
you
heart.
know, and
Yeah,
I
it is.
think that's
Well,
that's just kind of
and
what we're all doing.
And it's like you and your position where you are, and the people that you work with, Danny and Joseph and all of the Diane, they're just wonderful people that have that passion.
You don't have that kind of a position, or for long at least. If you don't have the passion and the heart,
Yeah, you
for
have to have a
people.
servant heart.
Right, a servant heart. That's
yes,
it. That's
what
it.
you-
That's
you
it. And the
definitely
connection.
do.
We refer to it as a connection, but it's much more than just the connection. It's a part of the community that gives.
Right.
That gives.
Right.
They do the food.
So we do the Meals on Wheels, and that's kind of why they brought me on board, was to kind of rebrand it in our community. We're not just the connection.
Right.
We, like I've said before, we service about 5,000 people a week.
A week.
A week
Isn't
in
that
Hunt
amazing?
County.
Yeah.
In Hunt County,
I know
a
that.
week. And I had them pull the numbers. We get our new numbers every month around the 8th of the month, and so I thought that they would be down, and we pulled them, and I think they were down by like 100.
Really?
You know,
Wow.
so, you
Yeah,
know, I mean,
yeah.
I thought that they would be significantly down, but they weren't. So
That's
that
fantastic
just tells
news.
you. And, you know, just to remind everybody, Meals on Wheels is free for 60, not free. You get complimentary meals. There's a short application process that we do, 60 and over. Right now, we're delivering all of those, or you can come to Parking Lot Bingo and get those meals twice a week. Our dancers still come and dance at the
Yep.
center, and they're there on Tuesdays and
The
Thursdays
Reese
as
Davis.
well.
Is that why that music is like
That's
really,
why the
really?
music
Oh,
is booming.
man,
Those
that
ladies
music
back
is
there, they don't mess
fantastic.
around.
They don't mess around.
And yesterday I met with the lady that is helping us revamp our website. So we've got big things going on there. We're hoping to get that done. And she said, "You need to get a TikTok." And I said,
Oh,
"Wow."
No.
No.
I'd fire her. I'm just kidding. TikTok is fun. My kids use TikTok. And I think Microsoft's going to buy them out, but that's a whole different thing.
That's a
different
whole
show.
different thing.
That's a whole
new
different
show.
show.
Right.
But my point of that is, yes, I need to get some videos posted
Yeah.
of these dancers because they're amazing.
What-
So that's just a few of the things that we're doing right now. There's lots that goes on behind the scenes. We also, speaking of the connection, we do the 3 complimentary rides a week for the citizens that are over 60. So they can go to the store, to the doctor, to the pharmacy, and they get 3 a week.
3 a week.
Every single
Oh, wow.
time either you or Danny come on, we find out new
Find out
and
new
amazing stuff,
amazing stuff.
that the
I
Connection's
know.
doing
And-
for our community.
Yeah, and also don't
fantastic.
forget, we also do the park and ride. So for a small fee, they can park at our
That's-
place, and
That's
they ride. We take them to Ryland to the DART drop off,
That's
and then we go back and
that's
get them and bring them back.
cool.
Yeah.
And you-
And it's not
Yeah.
just for seniors too, because
No,
you can
we
actually.
have a lot of people that use the park and ride. We have people that use us to take them to their job every day. We go pick them up when they're finished.
Oh.
I wonder if I could get a ride to
You
the
sure
airport.
can.
You sure can.
You sure can.
I'm
You
just
sure
thinking
can.
about that. I was we were
We
talking.
can take you to the
We
airport.
Teresa and I, my wife Teresa and I, we're going to one of our granddaughter's graduation, and we're flying to Midland. Okay, so I'm thinking, God, I don't want to drive over there and leave
Well,
my
you
car.
just-
But that's going to be next month. Maybe I could call
Set
and
that
have
up.
somebody can pick us up, and then it can pick us up
Yep.
when we get back.
We can do it.
All right.
And
Okay.
especially with our logo over the side.
Okay, that's it. That's
riding in style.
I got it,
Friendly's
I
going
got
to
it,
be
yeah.
Now we
leaning
do.
back with his logo.
You know, we do have our rate sheets for
Right,
those.
right, right.
And I believe to the airport it's 110.
Okay.
It will be good, the savings in itself, because you don't
Right.
have to drop your car off and you don't
Right.
have to do that.
Right.
Right.
Airport
Right.
parking, all of that kind of stuff.
I don't want to speak
so-
out of. She may have already taken care of it, but she hadn't. I'm going to do it.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
We'd be glad to help you. So keep that in mind, guys.
You learn so much when she comes on. So yeah. So.
Just a
You're
wealth of knowledge.
Oh, well,
No, I'm
no.
joking. I'm joking.
Also, too, you being the executive producer of Friendly News, you've been busy with the city and county.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So the city's been doing their their council meetings remotely because, well, not remotely. Everybody has to sit 6 feet apart. You can't even sit with your friends or family. It's one chair, 6 feet, one chair, one.
Right.
So what people have been doing is watching our broadcasts of it live on our Facebook page and YouTube channel. Don't forget about our YouTube channel.
Yes.
And so
yes.
what? That's pretty cool because we've gotten people that have said, yeah, I've been on there I've been watching them forever, but now I can come home and just sit on the couch in my underwear. Please don't show us pictures. We get it.
No pictures.
And
please.
so there's that. Plus the county. We've been doing the broadcast for the county since they're remote and everything. So the county, but that is specifically on their YouTube channel. And so what we do is we share it to our Facebook pages, the Friendly News and the Friendly Radio. And then we go do the parking lot bingo. We do special events. Most especially if you have something that's going on. Well, especially the 107-year birthday parade.
Yes.
That was
awesome.
amazing.
Awesome. Oh, I've got to mention also too, this Saturday, 3303 Wesley, it's going to be Angie's House Benefit for Women in Need. Big, huge concert, a free concert, an auction, 50-50. It's all part of a first annual fundraiser.
Well, that's awesome.
So, yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. And we have got we got a couple of minutes, right? A couple of minutes. We have a great show today at the Empty Glass Steakhouse. Have an artist that was on our show last year. He was on our show last year, but now he's come back as a solo artist to promote his new single, When I Found Jesus. And Chad Rowland. He's going to be great. It's going to be great.
This is exciting.
Exciting.
And right quick, I see that he has his new T-shirt on.
I see that.
I see
wore
that.
mine the other day to bingo.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So this T-shirt can be bought over at the Chamber of Commerce in Greenville.
$10.
$10.
$10.
I don't know what it supports or whatever, but hey, it's a great message.
It
Right.
is. It's a great message, and
Right.
it's one that permeates something of importance in our community.
Absolutely,
Yes.
especially right now.
Yes.
All right, we have got to get out of here and get ready for a show this afternoon at 12 o'clock. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. So, with that said, I'm going to leave you with, stay safe, FOF, and keep it in your boot.
Bye, guys. Thank y'all for having me.
Bye.